This is day 5 of 3D printing the Agent Venom armour. So we left off with me having to paint the neck guard the next day as it got too dark. However, it left us with a very satisfying tape fall. But I have printed all the parts of the gauntlet, so let's get into it. But before we get into any of that, let's start the glove.
We got this little web shooter thing. This needs to be black apparently. So let's spray it black.
I also want to apologise to you guys for the lack of frequency in these videos. Printing takes a long time, but I'm trying to be as consistent as I can be. But onto the gloves. We need to super glue the claws onto the end of the fingers. To make this easy for me, I've got a rubber glove that I'm going to wear underneath the main glove, just so I don't get super glue all over my fingers, which is a little foreshadowing. Now this super glue came with an activator pen. I've never had to use one of these before, so I was a little bit confused. But I think I managed to work my way around it, as I spill it everywhere. Now the first finger doesn't turn out the way I wanted it to, just because I got glue literally everywhere. But all the other ones came out great. That's what girls are like wearing nails. Next we're going to glue on all the parts of the web shooter. This will all then be glued on top of the glove. Now you are shortly going to find out why me and super glue do not mix well together. This is also a friendly reminder to always wear gloves when handling super glue. Now we're going to glue on these tiny screw details. Then once we've done all that, we're going to super glue the whole thing on top of the glove. So I put the activator pen on the glove and then stuck it on. To be fair, this super glue held on very nicely to the materials. But here it is, here's the finished glove. And I think it turned out great. Now I need to get started on the gauntlet. However, I haven't actually shown you guys the progress so far. So here's me putting on the helmet and the neck guard. Finally, the gauntlet, which still needs to be finished. But oh my goodness, this looks insane. I'm loving the progress so far. I'm hoping you guys are too. But I cannot wait to finish this suit. It just looks so badass. But until then, follow for part 6.